Okay, so I'm not sure. Do you remember how long ago did you watch One Punch Man?
It was recently.
Okay. Do you remember the first episode in which or no, I'm not sure it was the first episode.
You're talking about the bike guy? Oh, dude, the bike guy is cool. No, that guy is dope. No, you were like saying like, oh, you won't like this comparison. You'll never guess what comparison I'm about to give to you right now. But dude, that bike guy is cool.
He looks exactly. His glasses look exactly like the bike.
Dude, I would also work out with him too. He's cool. We could do some like bicycle exercises. Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, he looks exactly like.
I love that guy. Very soft now. Very gentle like.
Dude, my brother loves that thing.
Just the pinky.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the EXP podcast. This is the podcast in which we talk about anything anime, fitness, gaming, health, life in general. You know,
really whatever we want to talk about.
Really whatever we want to talk about. Yeah. So welcome back. This is episode. Fuck. I don't even remember anymore, man. There's so many episodes.
This is episode, I mean, assuming we don't throw anything on top of this, I think this is 14 or 15.
14. Lucky number 15. Let's say 15. Lucky number 15. What happens on 15s?
Nothing.
Okay,
I don't
cool.
think. Like, oh, wait, no. Quinceañeras, right?
Is it it is the 15th birthday.
Yeah, quinceañeras are 15.
You know what's hilarious? Actually, I went to my step family's quinceañera. So my step family is Mexican, and I went to the quinceañera first time in my life, and that shit is fucking ballin', dude. That shit's basically like a wedding.
They're fun.
It's huge.
Yeah, I went to the one in the Inland Empire, and that shit got like fucking crazy. Like, if you think a quinceañera up in the Bay is insane, like, imagine one in the IE.
Nah, dude, There's
like drugs and like fucking people shooting guns and shit. Like, it's crazy up there.
I went to one in Texas. That shit was
wild. Oh, no, that's also good. Wait, like, which part of Texas, though?
It's like the middle of nowhere, Texas.
Oh, okay. Like San Antonio or some shit? Sorry, San Antonio.
No. Like, the outskirts of San Antonio.
Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know I don't know the vibe of Texas. Texans, are quinceañeras good in Texas, or are they better in California?
Bro, I was told that shit cost them $15,000.
Really? Oh, was it big, or was it like
at $15,000? It was they had it in a auditorium. They had like gowns and shit, diamonds, all that fuck. I was like, damn. $15,000 to celebrate your 15th birthday.
Did they like rent out a venue or something?
Yeah,
like, was it just
huge.
like a big deal? Because I know a lot of people go, but I didn't know if like it was just, I don't know, like a big venue.
Yeah, no, they rented out a huge venue, and then like they had a dance. They had these Disney-like lights, highlight lights on the back with her name on there.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was huge. And then I asked my little sister if she wanted a quinceañera, and you know what she said?
She said yes.
Hell to the fuck no, I don't.
What? Why would you not want? I mean, that sounds magical. Why? What was wrong with it?
She looked at me and she said, "I'd rather have a car."
Oh, yeah, me too, actually. Actually, me too, yeah.
Oh, my God. By the way, random thing. Around the time when we're filming this, which is around the time, we've gotten really good at, like, posting our podcast immediately after we're filming it. So, around this time, they announced the podcast, the animes for this season, which is going to be spring. It's spring, right? Now?
Yeah. The
spring season of anime, and I'm not sure if you happened to see it. I know you saw a few because we were talking about it, but I watched this one guy named Giguk on YouTube, and he covers all the anime for a season.
You said gay guck?
Giguk.
Gay duck?
Not gay duck.
Oh, I thought you said... that wasn't even a joke. I legit thought you said gay duck. I thought that was his username.
Bro, that'd be a sick-ass username.
It would work. I was like, dude, gay duck, and he reviews anime.
That actually sounds
amazing.
It sounds like an anime.
That's a good...
YouTuber.
Like an anime about a gay duck who does YouTube.
That actually sounds like a YouTuber, a gay duck.
That sounds amazing.
But anyways, he does like a review of the animes for the season.
Yeah.
And I was watching it. I was like, damn, this season's stacked. It's stacked as shit. And I was like looking forward to a few of them, and it got me into the idea of the topic. But first, is there any that you're looking forward to this season?
I don't even remember the names. I watched one of them, but I don't remember the name.
What was that one?
It has hell in the name. Hell's something.
Oh, Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise, yeah.
What'd you think of the first episode?
I've never read the manga. I only watched the first episode. It's cool. You read the manga, right?
I love the manga. Okay. It's actually probably among one of my favorites.
Spoiler! I'm going to talk about it. But anyways, it's idea.
the first episode.
I know, but like some people probably haven't seen it yet because it's still new.
That's true.
Spoiler. Okay, cool. So yeah, I like the idea. And you can skip about 2-3 minutes ahead if you don't want the spoils. So I like everyone's doing the whole like fungi infects your body. Like Last of Us did it first, but then like I've seen like 2 things now where it's like and a plant takes over your body and you become a zombie and shit. So I like the idea. To me wasn't like maybe, I mean they probably did it before The Last of Us or maybe they did it slightly after, whatever. The idea I've seen done before, but the color, like it's kind of a weird thing, but I noticed how bright the colors were in the anime. Like they make it like dull and gray in that first episode, but then you see the island with all the flowers and stuff and it's like super bright. Like turn the opacity meter on like 2,000%. It's like bright pink and everywhere. It's really cool. So.
Did you? Where does it end off in the episode? Because I remember it pretty well because I really like it.
By the way, I was half asleep when I watched it, but what I remember was he gets captured, and then he gets like offered to go to the island and compete against like a bunch of people, like 50 other people or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then they don't go to the island yet. They're like headed back to.
Oh, really? They don't go to the island yet.
Not in the episode that I watched. They haven't gone yet. They just showed the first part of it where you find out where the guy comes back on the boat. Okay. And then he's all like has flowers sticking out of his eyes, and the ruler also shows like somebody all fucked up. So they haven't gone to the island yet. They're still like pre-island. So.
Oh, dude, the island. I remember it not really catching my attention until like a little bit into the island, and it goes insane. It's like insane, but it's cool. Trust me. You should stick with it. I really really enjoy it. The one I'm really looking forward to, and I think we're gonna watch it today, is Mashle. Mashle is the parody of. It's basically the anime parody of Harry Potter.
Oh, the Muscles and Magic.
And Magic.
Sorry, I was like Mashle. I know by like the Muscles and Magic.
Muscles and Magic. Oh my god, I'm just looking so forward to that,
dude. Okay, well, what? Sorry, I had a side thought, but what are you? So you read the manga, right?
I'm up to date with it.
And you also read it on Twitch, right? Or you?
I read it. Yes, I read it on Twitch for the first like 4 chapters.
Yeah.
When I was doing the manga book club, I might do it again, but I just don't have the time right now. But it's man, I'm up to date with it. I absolutely love it. It's basically like a parody of it's okay if One Punch Man is a parody of superheroes, right?
Yeah.
It's like an action parody of superheroes. Mashle is an action parody of Harry Potter. It's like if Harry Potter didn't have magic, instead he worked out and he was Harry Buffer.
Harry, like I'm trying to think of like a clever like.
His name wasn't Harry. His name was Jack Potter.
Jack Potter.
Dude, Potter.
He sounds yoked as fuck. He sounds like a cowboy kind of.
Bro, we're gonna watch the first episode, and I guarantee you're gonna fucking love this shit, and we're gonna end up making a
workout program.
We're gonna make a workout program literally probably in a week.
Nice.
Because
I'm excited.
One thing I also I'm streaming, so I know I told you, so like we'll do that idea next week. I told you to think of an anime and give me a food.
Yeah.
I said fuck that because I thought about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna make the favorite food of the main character named Mash for stream this Saturday.
Oh, he has a favorite food.
He has it's not really spoilers. He loves cream puffs. His whole thing is he loves cream puffs to the point where he was trying to like make a potion in one episode. He was like trying to make a potion or like one thing. He was trying to make it, and he was like, and it was like one of the students was trying to help him make a potion for this class. And then when he was trying to make it, he was like literally following step-by-step instructions for how to make this potion, and somehow at the end of it, it became a cream puff.
Oh my god, no way. Dude, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like cream puffs that much.
Really? You don't like cream puffs?
Not really.
Oh my
god. They're pretty like not good. Too airy. Not good texture for me.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, looking forward to that. But that brought me into what I thought of a really fun topic for today was if you had to work out, if you had a workout partner, if you had to pick one workout partner from an anime, one workout partner from a video game, and one workout partner who is a superhero or supervillain, who would you pick?
So do we want to go in order and take turns, or how?
We could do
like say the first thing that
whatever comes to brain, and then the reason why. I also didn't think of one either. I just literally thought of it. I thought it was interesting. If you could work out, if you could work out with any character for like 3 months. It could be any of them.
It's like kind of loaded. Sorry, there's a lot of characters.
Immediately in my brain, I know exactly who I'm not picking.
Okay, so who would you not pick then?
Definitely not Deadpool.
You wouldn't pick Deadpool?
Yeah, motherfucker would kill me.
Yeah, and he like can just do the impossible. Like he can break like third walls and shit.
He would be like middle of workout. He's like, dude, the squat machine's broken. I'm bored, and shoots himself in the gym, and then everyone runs out because of the thing, and he comes back to life and is like, oh, squat rack's free now. Like that's the shit he would do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read half of the minds of all the people watching this because I would pick the same answer as them.
Okay.
But I guarantee you, most people, the first person they thought of was Batman. I guarantee most people thought that, and that's what I thought.
Oh hell no!
And for superheroes, like I definitely did think of that. I feel like a lot of people thought of that. So I'm picking Batman.
I would.
It's like a basic bitch answer, but I'd still pick him. He's buff. He's strong. He builds mass and strength. Like this dude's buff as fuck, like strong, and he looks good.
You think he would be a supportive gym buddy, or do you?
So he would, but not in that like. You need to lift heavier, bitch type of way. He'd literally just shake his head in disappointment and say nothing.
Yeah, see, I get that enough from home.
Dude, fuck that. No. I see, like, I don't mind giving it, but, like, receiving the whole, like, just one more. You just got to pump one. Like, it's not, sorry, those sound waves. It's not, like, my thing. Like, that doesn't motivate me to do more. Like, I just want somebody who knows the tricks of the trade, doesn't want to, like, beat around the bush, just like do this, and I'm like, all right, cool, sounds good. But yeah, I'd probably pick Batman for the heroes. Yeah, I guarantee you, like at least half the people when they were going through superheroes, that was like one of the first ones they thought.
You know who I would pick
for superheroes or any
superheroes?
Okay,
superheroes.
Who is it?
I said I'd pick Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is good
because I feel like it would be,
dude. You would be doing a shit ton of cardio.
Yeah, but he would be so chill about it too.
Yeah, what like? Oh, come on, Jordan, you can do it.
And it swings away.
Come on, Jordan, let me help. And then he'd like drag you along so you didn't have to run.
Yeah, and also you like never have to wait. You never have to wait for weights because he just.
I feel like with Batman, I would be doing like bench press, and that my eyes would be closed, and I'd be pushing out the last rep, and I go. Good, I'd re-rack it, and I'd look around, and I'd be like, where the fuck is Batman? And he'd just be gone. Like, he'd just dip out without saying anything.
See, my thing is that with Batman, I can totally see this happening, is that you do a bench press, and he would be the dude. He's like, not good enough. Add another 45.
Yeah,
and then
that's right.
And then he would add another 45.
That's what I need.
And but he would be like, you'd be like struggling. He's like, you're not good enough, and then kick you out of the Batcave, and then you'll be homeless.
See, I'd rather have that because at least he's pushing me past my limits. I feel like Tom Holland would be like, "It's okay, Jordan, you'll get him tomorrow." Like he'd let you quit and shit.
Not Tom Holland. I'm thinking like a comic book Spider-Man. I feel like
maybe. Yeah. I just feel like there's some superheroes who would be like, "Yeah, you can lift this, you could do it," and if you didn't, they'd be like, "Push past your limits," and if you just failed. They'd just be like, okay, so you can just
actually, I changed my answer. I would love to work out with like, you know who I would like to work out with?
Huh?
What's his name? Oh my god, I'm like
Dr. Octopus?
No. The who's the Arrow dude in Marvel?
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Hawkeye would be actually kind of lit. He's like, I feel like he'd do a shit ton of like push-ups and like a lot of body movements.
I feel like
just like. He's lean. He's that swimmer type.
I feel like Hawkeye would be kind of cool because he would just make you laugh midway through workout. he would also push the hell out of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hawkeye's pretty good. I think that's better than Spider-Man because Hawkeye, I don't think would let you quit. I think he'd be like, dude, you're a pussy if you don't finish this.
And then afterwards he'd teach you how to shoot a bow. That'd be sick.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. Okay. So
I feel like these superheroes are so easy because all of them are ripped as fuck. So you're just like,
I feel like the hard
that one.
The hard one's gonna be anime because it's gonna be like they put like there's like training arcs, but none of them are like. Who would you want to work out like or with in anime?
Like Inosuke, maybe. I don't know.
You
know,
dude,
like one
Inosuke would just force you to like stretch your body in ways that it shouldn't.
Dude, I like hardcore gym buddies. I don't like the happy-go-lucky ones.
But your arm's gonna be a pretzel.
That's fine. I mean, am I gonna get a good workout in? Probably.
Inosuke.
Yeah, but like, he'd also know how to do chess pretty good. Also, by the way, super random. Shout out to that Inosuke guy. If you're watching this, dude, you're a beast for that video.
Yeah, that was sick, dude. I want to work out with Black Inosuke. That'd be.
Yo, me too, dude. If Black Inosuke, if you're watching this, you gotta come work out with us, bro.
I think his tag is.
No,
King...
don't say it. Don't say it.
No.
Well, you can. I guess King something.
King Vernon.
Vaxen. I don't know.
Something
Whatever.
like that.
Yeah, Inosuke would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
But it was recency bias though, because when you were like, what's new animes coming out, I like hate myself for not saying Demon Slayer because like
Demon Slayer would be sick.
I love Demon Slayer, and it's actually already out too.
Yeah,
so.
So Demon Slayer, I feel like with anime, and there's the same thing with like the superhero and the video game thing. And now that I'm thinking a little bit more about this question, like you'd want to pick the characters or from the series in which their superpowers don't like determine everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, like their superpowers don't determine if they're strong, like Superman.
Yeah.
Like Superman, right?
Yeah. Okay. To be fair though, Superman. This is a real thing, by the way. It's a fun fact. I don't remember how I know this, but I think I saw it on like a clip somewhere when I was scrolling Instagram.
Yeah.
Superman he bench pressed the Earth like 1,000 times in one set.
No way.
Yeah.
Yo, that's impressive. What the fuck?
Yeah. there's a clip where he bench presses the world, and he just keeps doing it because he was like, I don't exactly remember the context of the comic or something like this. He was like, he asked like a scientist like, hey, can you make me like an intergalactic gym or some shit, because I just can't get a good workout in. And so
that was a fucking comic
strip?
Yeah.
And then so they made him a machine, exactly like a gym machine, like a bench machine, like a sitting bench machine, upper body sitting bench machine. And it was, I don't understand how like magic comic book magic shit, but it was enough weight to simulate the weight of the Earth. And he would just bench press it. I think he did it like 1,000 times. And then he was like, and then he got out of it. And he was like, oh, that was good.
Dude, that's light work. You can't bench the entire fucking planet. Come on,
you can't bench the world?
Gotta make you do more push-ups. You'll get there someday, champ.
Yeah, like, okay, so like there's like characters in like anime where there's like a character in One Piece. There's like who I think in the recent episodes, like, essentially did the equivalent of bench press an island. He's just carrying an island on his back.
What's the character name?
His name's Kaido. He's one of like the big baddies, and he's like, he just turns into a dragon and he just lifts an island. And then in the character bio it says he's not lifting it with magic. It's just the equivalent of him putting that shit on his back and walking.
Dude, sorry, I totally blanked. I was trying to listen to what you were saying and also think of like a video game character.
Video game character? Are we doing video game character?
My mind just went and it like blocked any thoughts from coming through it.
All right, let's think video game character then.
Because I thought video game character would be the hardest one because like I just thought it would be.
I just thought of a really funny one.
Who is it?
It's just Morgana from Persona 5.
Oh my god, what would you do though?
Morgana is
just turn into a bus.
No, there's a I'm not sure if he ever did it, but there's like a part of Persona 5 where he literally just pushes you to work out.
Really? Oh wait, is that like in the original 5 or is that 5 Royal?
Both. He's literally he's a cat and he's sitting on the.
Oh yeah, you can work out in your bedroom, right?
Yeah, and you get like
you do the pull-ups on the rafters or whatever.
Yeah, and he's just like he's just there. He's like, you little bitch.
Dude, Morgana's the best. I love Morgana.
Are you gonna? I want to download the Persona 5 gacha game just to see.
Is it out yet?
It is, but it's only in Chinese and Japanese.
Yeah, I think they have yet to announce the US version. I think I'm choosing to work out with
we forgot to turn.
We'll close the window. I was thinking of a couple characters. I'm either gonna go with Proto Man because Proto Man's fucking awesome.
Who's Proto Man?
He's from Mega Man.
Oh, okay.
I fucking love Proto Man.
What is?
Or I would pick Brawly. Wait, no, he's from. Dragon Ball Z. But whatever, I'll pick Brawly anyways.
You can't pick Brawly. I guess he is in a game. Oh, for anime.
Well, I said it for what I thought was gaming, but then I was like, wait, he's in anime. But I'll pick Brawly, but Proto Man's my gaming.
Okay, can you describe what Proto Man would do?
So imagine Mega Man, but he's red, and he uses so he's red Mega Man, and he has like a visor and shit.
Yeah.
Looks like he has big Oakley glasses on, but they're cool. And he uses like swords, but he's like really fast, and he can go. He has like 2 swords, and he can slice.
I can't imagine anyone cool in Oakley glasses though.
Dude, he's cool. Here, hold on. I don't have my phone. I'll show you what Proto Man looks like after this. But Proto Man's cool.
Okay.
Also recency bias because I've been playing a shit ton of Mega Man recently. But Proto Man's dope as fuck. So I pick Proto Man.
Proto Man.
That's my pick.
I don't know who Proto Man. But he's a machine. Would he know how to work out?
Well, he's actually like not even real. He's like a computer. Like
all of these aren't real, Riley.
Well, like okay, but like in the not real world of Mega Man, he's even fake. He's fake in their real world. He's code. He's literally like a program that they made kind of deal.
Oh, is that why he's called Proto Man?
He's like in our like he's like a Neopet. You know how? So have you ever played Mega Man?
No.
Okay, so in Mega Man they have like little like
he's a Digimon.
What are those things called that girls played in middle school? They had them. They're like circle and they have little pets on them.
Oh,
what are those called again?
No, Takachi.
Oh,
Takachi. It's like an
Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchi.
So they have like basically they have Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
And their little Tamagotchi character.
Yeah.
Comes alive. So that's how it works in their world.
So it's Digimon.
So it's like Digimon, but they all look like people, kind of. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I pick Proto Man for that reason. He's fake, even in the fake world in which he's real.
Does he work out at all? Does he?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
He's cool, so I'm still picking him for that coolness factor. He's fast. And he's slim, but he's like super fast and agile and stuff. So
okay. We're getting onto time, and then we'll move on to the rest of the answers for after break.
Cool.
Post
Sounds
break.
good.
Cheers. All right. So
what's up?
So, you know who Proto Man reminds me of?
No idea who.
Okay, so I'm not sure. Do you remember how long ago did you watch One Punch Man?
It was recently.
Okay. Do you remember the first episode in which I'm not sure it was the first episode.
Are you talking about the bike guy? Oh, dude, the bike guy is cool. No, that guy is dope. No, you were like saying like, oh, you won't like this comparison. You'll never guess what comparison I'm about to give to you right now. But dude, that bike guy is cool.
He looks exactly. His glasses look exactly like the bike.
Dude, I would also work out with him too. He's cool. We could do some like bicycle exercises. Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, he looks exactly like.
I love that guy.
Okay, I'm not sure how exactly like it, but the glasses remind me exactly like bicycle.
I could see that. He's got like glasses, the reflecting glasses on and stuff.
Yeah, it does look like Oakley's.
I like that dude.
I got points off for the Oakley's.
He's funny though. I like Bicycle Man. I almost want to like take back my answer and fuck Proto Man. I want to work out with Bicycle Man now. That guy is cool.
But Proto Man's your video game answer.
Yeah, but okay, he could stay. But I'm switching my anime answers. Like fuck Brawly, fuck anybody else I just said. Get out of here, Inosuke. I'm picking Bicycle Man from
Go for Bicycle
Man. That's my anime workout, buddy.
Yeah.
Bicycle Man.
Okay. So for anime wise, I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm not sure if I would. So Demon Slayer actually seems like a pretty good option because they show a lot of workouts and they all look legitimate. But I also feel like I would just be sitting there for like a week trying to learn how to breathe. And look, breathing is very important.
Oh, because their exercises are so weird sometimes.
No, it's not even the weird. The exercises make sense. It's the breathing exercises are kind of weird.
Dude, sometimes they don't. Like sometimes it's literally like you're gonna have to cut this rock in half, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense.
I meant the actual
sometimes
workout.
they don't. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, okay, that one's a little. You know, that's a real rock. Fun fact.
What do you mean?
That rock
wasn't a fake. That's based on a real rock.
That's that cut, the exact clean cut rock that Tanjiro did in the first season. That's a real rock that exists in Japan.
Is it actually cut or was it
like clean cut? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. They don't know exactly what happened or how that happened. There's legends about it, but it is a real rock it's sacred. Like it was cut in half.
Dude, I feel like I fucked up. I should have picked hot anime babes and like hot anime girl or video game characters to work out with instead of like buff dudes.
No, because if your girlfriend listens to this, then it'd be very.
It's just like no, they're fake anyways. It doesn't matter. They're fake.
Okay.
So, I fucked up.
You know, work out with Samus.
No, probably not.
No.
No. Yeah.
I feel like I would want to work out with someone. Oh, you know, I'll work out with Mike Tyson from Knockout.
Wow, that's a cheap answer. You can't say that. I'm gonna work out with LeBron James from 2K15. I'm gonna work out with Steph Curry from 2K14.
Hell yeah,
that sounds great.
I just thought of that.
That's so cheap. You
That's
can't
so
do that.
dumb.
I'm gonna work out with The Rock from WWE Wrestling.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Go to his $1 million gym. Hell yeah.
Nah, that's cheap. You can't do that.
Okay. I'm trying to think in like.
I'm gonna work out with Lady Gaga from Just Dance.
Hell yeah. I think oh my god, it's just because we keep talking about Demon Slayer. It's like the only. You know what? I even though we were talking about Mashley, I don't want to work out with. I wouldn't want to work out with him because he's just. You will see in the show he's kind of dumb. He just does whatever you tell him to do. He just does it.
Well, that would be an easy gym partner because like he wouldn't like you could just do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
To do,
but he's just overly okay. Man, now that we're on this, I'm trying to think too legitimately on this. Like, fuck, I'll work out with Tifa. That'd be hilarious. That'd be good.
That would be cool.
That'd be good. Or I think who's like Solid Snake.
You'd be doing like a lot of rolling and jumping and stuff.
That'd be kind of sick though. Mm-hmm. No, I work out with Mario.
Yeah. Again, more jumping.
I work out with Mario, dude. He saved the Mushroom Kingdom so many times. Mm-hmm. You just watched the Mario movie, right?
Yeah. Watched it yesterday.
How was it?
It's really good.
Yeah?
I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Like the voice actor's really good actually.
Really?
I remember people were bitching about Chris Pratt being Mario.
Yeah.
And I think I was told that he actually changed his voice after the first time they recorded it because they were like, they didn't record it all, but they did a little bit, and people were like, that's not what Mario sounds like. He's more Italian.
Yeah.
And he's from like the Bronx, like from
the Bronx Italian.
He's like Bronx Italian. He literally is from like Brooklyn in the show. Like that's part of the movie. They're like in Brooklyn. That's like the beginning of the movie. So they got the lore really good actually. It like pretty much lined up perfectly. It was like everything that like they had all of the like the blocks and stuff interacted the way they were supposed to.
Is Mario isekai'd in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Isekai, what do you mean?
Is that
he is basically. Yeah, no, it is like an isekai basically. Like he finds spoiler number 2. So he finds a pipe like in the sewer system in Brooklyn.
Yeah. And
he goes into it and he like ends up in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, and he's like, where the fuck am I? And
shit.
So it kind of is like an isekai. Yeah. It's actually really good though. Like all of the, you know how in Mario they have like the blue mushrooms make you small. Like they had that in there. They had like, it was like all matching. Like Mario Kart actually matched like the like they had a blue shell reference and stuff.
Yeah.
Mario Kart's not that hard to match, but they did like the Mario games pretty good too. Like they had like I don't know if you remember like the panels that are separate donut pieces. Like there were a bunch of holes connected, and as you run on them, they fall kind of thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like they had those. Like it was all like really accurate actually. So it was good as fuck though. It's probably, I would still say Detective Pikachu is my favorite video game movie. I think a lot of people are going to comment that Sonic the Hedgehog was the best, but I think Detective Pikachu for me still wins
Detective
out
Pikachu was
as
so
a
good.
live action video game.
Detective Pikachu was really good.
Yeah, I want them to make a second one, and they said at one point they were, and I never heard about it ever again. So maybe they're not anymore.
Detective Pikachu was so cool. Just like to see they had so many references to Pokemon.
Yeah,
that was actually really cool.
It came out around my birthday too, which was even more hype. And they gave Pokemon cards if you went to the movie too.
Oh,
so that was really
sick.
cool. I got they gave out different ones. They had and it doesn't matter now because they ended up releasing them later anyways in a separate expansion. But at the time it was really cool. They had like Mr. Mime, Pikachu. I think Jigglypuff was one of them, and they had the 3 stars like Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle.
Okay, that's sick.
It was really cool. But yeah. Anyways.
Okay. Oh yeah, anime character to work out with. Yeah, I just have Demon Slayer on my brain now that we're talking about it. I guess I would pick one of the the pillars or whatever, right? I'd pick Izui. I think Izui would be cool.
Izui would be cool.
It'd be cool. It'd be harsh though.
Yeah.
It'd be tough as shit.
It would be tough.
Yeah, it would be tough as shit. It would be.
He's got boulder shoulders.
Like, bro is fat. Bro somehow managed to master bulking and calisthenics together at the same time. Mm-hmm. That's a level of
a legend.
That's a legend level. He's the tallest, biggest Demon Slayer, and he is and somehow the fastest. Like that.
Oh yeah, he does have some good speed on him. He like flies around on buildings and shit.
Dude's literally a ninja. Mm-hmm. Dude's actually a ninja. Mm. Yeah. Okay, random question now that I thought about this while we were in the break. All right. What's up? Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Weighted squats, a push-up, and a pull-up.
This is good. You have to kill the pull-up.
You kill the pull-up?
Yeah.
All right. A push-up? Not just normal push-ups. Diamond push-ups.
Yeah. Wait, so is fuck supposed to be the best one, or is that marry?
That's up to you, bro.
I don't know. I've never
whatever.
I don't know if fucking the thing is the best thing or if marrying the thing is supposed to be the best thing.
That depends on your age.
I don't know what the right answer is. I'm gonna assume fuck is like the second best one because you like that means that it goes away.
I mean, you'd always fuck the person you marry, I'd hope.
Yeah, but like that's not how it works. It's fuck and then marry and fuck. Like marry and then the fucking comes with being married. So
okay.
I'd probably say.
If I have to clip, by the way, if I have to clip this, it's just beep beep beep. beep. God, I'm so sorry, future.
Here's some editing for you, Jordan. Pussy ass bitch bass fucking push up bitch can go fuck itself, bitch ass pussy.
And we're not clipping this.
Please, that'd be really funny. Okay, I would fuck push-ups. That's what I would do.
Okay.
And then I would marry the weighted squats because I actually enjoy like weightlifting on leg day, so I would marry the weighted squats. And then now it's my turn. So I'm gonna go. You can eat. So here's the 3 exercises. Ready?
Okay.
It's gonna be weighted dips. It's gonna be it's gonna be weighted dips. Then we're gonna go burpees.
Okay.
Yeah, burpees, and then we're gonna go.
Dude, if you look at the video and you see the level of concentration this man had on his face.
I have the last one, and then gassers, the ones where you go back, you set up the cones and you go like back and forth. So it was burpees, gassers, and weighted dips.
Okay, weighted dips. Gassers, dude. Let me think. Is that the gassers are the football ones, right? Like
yeah, they do them in like sports.
Yeah,
it's where you set the cones up and you have to touch the one, come back, touch the one further out, further out, come back.
I completely forgot that I had a name. I literally just called it back and forth. At least that's how my stepdad called it.
I've called them gassers, and people are like, I don't know what that is. Everyone has a different name for them.
Yeah, so. I feel like my let me think. Weighted dips. I've done weighted dips for so long. I'll say marry weighted dips.
Okay.
I've done that for.
Weighted dips are never gonna leave.
No, dude. I have a dip bar. I bought a $250 dip bar.
Yeah, dips are just so ass sometimes. I'm like, fuck, I hate dips.
They're great for you, though. They're one of the few exercises that really, it's like a, so dips are mainly a tricep, but they're kind of like both hit, if you do it right, exactly the same amount as a tricep to your lower chest or your chest. and it's such an efficient exercise, man. It's such an efficient exercise to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it is complementary muscles, but it's such an efficient exercise for that. And I just feel like you just look sick when you have that chain on you and you do a dip. That's so cool.
Dude, you calisthenic guys are so like cringe. I'm sorry, but it's not you. It's the calisthenic community is so cringy. I'm like, dude,
why?
That doesn't look cool at all.
What do you mean?
I don't think it looks cool at all.
You get a chain and you pull it down. Bro, it's better than a fucking burpee.
Well, yeah, that's why you kill the burpee. I would hope you have to kill gassers or you have to kill burpees. Which one are you killing?
I don't do gassers. I was just jog, so I would kill the gassers. I would do burpees.
So you would fuck burpees?
Yeah, I'll do burpees. I still do burpees.
Fuck burpees.
So here's exactly.
I know.
Okay, so like here's the thing. Here's the way I thought about it is that in my head, fuck means okay. So kill means you're not doing it.
Right.
Fuck means you're doing it once every so often.
Right, and then
right. It's like a
if it went away forever, you'd be sad for 2 seconds and you'd like be over it.
Yeah, it's like that, or it's like a friends with benefits moment where you're just you see each other after every 3 months. You're like
I gotcha.
Okay, and then obviously Mary's married. I mean, you do it
all the time.
In my workout schedule, I do dips every single week.
Nice.
Every single week, no matter where I'm at.
So when you break up your workouts, are they chest and tris, or do you do like the whole arms, legs thing, or how do you like?
Just because of my schedule, because I've only been able to get 3 main workouts in a week. Yeah. I've been doing it either lower body, upper body, full body, or do full body 3 days a week.
I see. Okay.
And that's because of just the chaotic nature of my recent schedule between just my family coming in and then gaining EXP stuff and then all the craziness with our own jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I will say that because of how I break up my workout by aiming at least 3 times a week to make sure I get a really good workout in. And then so I do full body 3 days a week, or I do upper body, lower body, and full body if I know I can get 3 days completely.
I see. So that would you have to like if you had it all planned out and you knew you could get the time, you would do upper body, lower body.
Yeah, I would if I ideally. I mean, it's tough right now just because it's like, okay, this is another thing. Proof for everyone listening out there, you can get a full workout in every single week. Everyone has the ability to do 3 days a week. Yeah. If you really try. Yeah, everybody has the ability to do 3 days a week. And you can break it up however you like, whatever muscle groups. Just make sure those 3 days a week are really good workouts. Like they have to cover your muscle groups within those 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, like, see, I feel like the problem, and this is just me being devil's advocate, the problem I feel with a statement like that though, and it's not that I'm saying you can't go 3 times a week. I just feel like in order to do that, you have to know what you're doing.
Yes, that is
because
true.
If you're like listening to this and you're like shaky and you're just like, I just kind of work out to do the exercise I want to do, or you're like, yeah, I don't really know if I'm supposed to do this, I'm just gonna go do this, then I don't think really working out 3 times a week is like
that's why
as good, or like it's as like
that's why
epic as that sounds, but
that's why I said like you have to like it has to be good workouts. Yeah. Like it has to be good workouts. Like you have to walk out of that workout and be like, all right, cool. Like I feel like I did everything I needed to do that day.
Right.
Yeah. And it's definitely the people who do it 3 days a week and make it work are the people who definitely know and has experience. Mm-hmm. If you don't have experience, then definitely do it more times, research, learn about it, and then apply it to your schedule. Because I used to do the 3 days, 4 days a week and do it all hit workouts. And it wasn't really giving me the results I wanted.
So outside of just going to the gym and learning through experience, and also outside of just going to gainexpfitness.com and signing up for your own personal fitness trainer and program, how would you go about like learning what are the right and the wrong things to be doing at the gym to get a full blown, like, this is an effective workout? Like, how would you go about that?
Okay. So
like, let's assume like you didn't know what you were doing. Like, how would you do that?
So how would I build workout, or how would
you find the resources to be like, okay, now I can go 3 times because I know what I'm doing?
I would go to Gain. No, I'm kidding. In all honesty, we're not the, we try to give as good as information as we can to out there. But like, it's good to make sure to listen and double check. You could look up stuff online. Like, definitely. Like, it's the internet is such a great cesspool of information that is, you just need to double check. You just need to, double check, make sure your sources are good. They say that in school, double check your sources, make sure But it's true to a certain extent. Like, there's great YouTube, there's good fitness influencers, and there's shit fitness influencers. If you see a guy squatting a bench, and I mean not like a bench as in a bench.
I thought you meant an actual bench.
No, not like a lifting bench.
Oh, you mean
an actual football bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't fucking listen to him. Or if you see one of those guys who, I saw this one and I was like, if you see these guys who are like, who are doing like those crazy challenges where like they're running on a treadmill opposite with each other with straps to each other, and one of them gives up, like they fall. Don't do that, because you're just gonna injure yourself and you're not gonna end up working out. Like,
so I guess like to follow that up, who would, outside of just going to gainexpfitness.com, who's like a YouTube influencer in fitness, I guess, that you have seen that you're like, oh, I like that guy, or God, I like those workouts.
I know I sent you some of his stuff.
Which one?
Don't remember his name. I think it's Jeff Napard. I'll double check on that.
Okay, I'll look it up while you're talking about it. So what is his thing though? Like, what does he do?
So one thing I really like is that he backs up every single thing he says on every single video with scientific sources from Harvard, Stanford, from American science communities. And he backs it up with legitimate science into the biology, anatomy of muscle groups.
Jeff Nippard, Nippard.
Let me see.
This blonde dude?
Yeah. Okay. Jeff Nippard. I think he's a great one because he dives more into the actual science of working out. Like, gotcha. not just like, he doesn't say like, oh, do this to gain muscles, and like, if you're not doing like this, is really bad. He gives a reason why these workouts work, and he gives like, breaks it down to a science, like literally a science. I remember one of the comments on there was like, my dude literally did a thesis on bicep curls. And he's not wrong. He literally did a 15-minute video on bicep curls, the difference of how the hands of where your hand positionings are, where your shoulder positionings are, and how they all make a difference, and showed a Harvard, a Stanford study group exactly showing all the different things and all the hypertrophies and every single thing on it.
Dude, this is super fucking random. And I actually don't know the science on this, so I'd have to look it up and explain it later on a different episode.
Yeah.
But it totally made a difference when I was doing bicep curls since you at the gym earlier today.
Yeah.
I was holding the dumbbell across my like not my thumb, my four fingers. Like, I was holding it in my four fingers and my palm. I was holding it between like my four fingers and my palm.
Yeah.
And basically my thumb wasn't doing anything. It was like there, but it wasn't squeezing. Like, I was only squeezing with my palm and my fingers.
Yeah.
And so I was basically like, I could have been lifting like this, like a thumbs up kind of deal. Mm-hmm. And that basically would have been the equivalent of what I was doing. Mm-hmm. And then I like was thinking about like my lift, and I like closed my thumb and I held it in like that. Like, instead of a thumbs up position, now it's like a full blown fist, but I'm focusing on squeezing my thumb down. Mm-hmm. And that made a huge like difference in the workout. Like, I feel like it actually affected like my workout a ton in the forearm and
is a thumb
on my bicep.
If you don't mind, is a thumb in the around the actual bar, or is it before the bar?
It would have been like I need like a thing that's like a bar to hold so I can remember. Here, this is not like a bar. So I was holding it like this, then when I focused in on like this, like I kind of wrapped it around. So that made a difference.
So the thumb was outside of the bar.
It was like I basically could have been pushing on it like this, like a pencil kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then I wrapped it around. It made a big difference. I'm sure there's something behind that, but I don't know what that is. But I'm gonna look it up later, because I was like, oh damn, there's actually a huge difference between like just lifting with your fingers and then like fully grasping it with your thumb. But anyways, that was a big tangent just to say, like, I don't know all the science behind it, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that you have like a influencer you can go to like look that stuff up.
I think so. Like obviously we are trained and we give good information, but that doesn't mean you can't learn from other people. Like I think it's important for people to double check, everything, right? Like whatever we say, whatever anyone says, like, go do your own research as well. Like make sure that everything we say and everything they say and everyone says is like legit. And we always try to give good information. And also some things are opinion based too. Like you have to understand that as well. But if I were to start from ground zero and just look into workouts, I would definitely look into someone. Obviously I would follow someone and then research into if they're correct and double check multiple places that would say like are roughly around that they are correct and what they're saying and what they're doing.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't just because someone is fit doesn't mean they're healthy, and doesn't mean they're not have the huge possibility of injuring themselves too.
Yeah.
That's one thing to keep in mind for anyone starting exercises. Like, just because someone's like ripped or someone is showing muscle doesn't mean that they're like doing it right. That just means they're exercising it, and it could be in that they're going to injure themselves. They might not be eating well. They could be cutting like crazy, and then that only lasts for so long, right? I mean, you can agree with me on that. Like, there's a huge difference between looking fit and being healthy.
Yeah. I mean, like I knew somebody who did full bodies 3 days a week, but like ate like shit. And I've heard stories of people being affected by like heart attacks and cardiovascular issues because they eat like hamburgers and shit.
Yeah.
Because like people will say like work out to eat, which even I'm like a victim of that. Sometimes I eat to work out to eat and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like I've known, not personally, but I've known of people who like die from like heart attacks and shit because they're eating like high fats and stuff. So
yeah, there's definitely stories about those people, and they look shredded.
Yeah, they're like a lot. I've heard twice now from like bikers, like people who do cardio, that affects them like a shit ton. Like they eat like hamburgers every day, and then they just like die because their hearts get the heart gets like clogged or stopped or whatever.
Yeah, so. and they need more than anyone else the blood flow, the cardiovascular system to actually go through their heart. And if it's a clog, then you could have that injury, you can have that problem while you're biking, and then just fall into a car. And like it's that's we'll get into that a little bit more. We have to hit a break, but I think I would like to ask you the same thing afterwards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was like,
fuck it, I'm taking them off. There you go. All right, let's get into it. Let's do it.
Okay. So if you had to start over, who would you go to? What would you do to get information about exercise and fitness? Other than obviously us, because we're biased to each other, ourselves. Like, is there an influencer that you like to go to, that you go back to, or is there a site that you go see?
I don't watch any fitness influencers at all. Like, I couldn't even name you like two, actually. Oh, yeah. So, like, I don't have like a favorite fitness influencer or anything like that. I would probably genuinely... If knowing what I would know now, I would do it differently. But what I actually did was I just went and I tried figuring it out on my own and asking people like who were at the gym. I think that's how I did it the first time. And that was fine. I guess like I probably would just, here's what I would do. I would go and I would honestly just maybe look up a base. Like I would pick a muscle group, chest, tris or whatever. Let's just say chest and tris. I would literally Google basic chest and tris workout, and I would do that. And then as I'm doing it, I would Google each exercise individually, and I just make sure I'm doing it right and to the best of my ability. That's how I would do it if I was starting over. I would just Google a super simple like 4 exercise chest day, and as I'm doing it, or before I go in, or like when I'm at the gym, actually, I would just go on my iPhone and I would be like, how to do bench press properly, and I look at a 2-minute video and I would do it like that. Yeah, but I don't have like an influencer or anything like that I would go to, but I'm very much like I'd rather just do it to figure it out and then look up how to do it properly later, and then do it again but better next time, and then do it again but better next time. So that's how I would do it. But
what would be the best advice for someone working out or getting to work out or starting fitness journey first time, like other than obviously like we want them to sign up for Gaining Speed because we can give them full programs and everything.
Yeah.
But what would be your number one, like 3 pieces of advice if you could give it to them?
So I'm gonna assume but before I get into it, I'm gonna assume this person already started. They're not like in the I haven't started yet realm. I would find somebody that also is in that same process or journey as you. They could be further along, quote unquote further along, or they could be in the same realm.
Yeah.
But just find somebody who goes and text them and just be like, hey, like I'm going to the today, and then tell them like I did this today.
Find like a gym partner.
Yeah, like it's like people call it accountability partners, and I don't really like that because I feel like at least for me, I've never had an accountability partner that's held on outside of you. Sorry, outside of you and me, like I've never really had an accountability partner that's lasted longer than like a month. Like it just doesn't work. But like find somebody you talk to already that likes fitness and just talk to them more about fitness instead of like gaming if they're like a gaming partner or something like that. So
yeah,
I would find somebody who already in your circle works out and I would talk to that person about working out more. So I would do that. That's probably number 1. I would set a baseline of going at least once a week, at least once, and that's it. Like if you go once, that's a dub to me. Mm-hmm. So even right now, that's a dub to me. I go right now, I'm going 3 or 4 times, but I'd say go at least once and just do the things that you want to do. I would say just like, if you like to do chest, then just do chest once a week. Like you don't have to like people overcomplicate things, I think, like in general. Like I think like a lot of people are like, well, if you do a backflip and then roll on the ground 3 times, your chest muscles are going to be huge, but it's just like, don't overcomplicate it. Just go to the gym. If you like if you're at the beginning, just go to the gym at least once a week. Talk to somebody in your circle that's already into fitness. And if you just like doing chest, just do that. Because I feel like if you can hit the baseline bare minimum of going once, you can only go up from there, in my opinion, to 2 times a week. And then soon you're doing chest and then you're doing that other thing you like. Like, let's say, I was going to say shoulders, but no one really likes shoulders. I love them, but like a lot of people don't. And then upgrade to 2. So that's how I would do it. So yeah, hopefully did that answer the question?
I mean, yeah, if it's whatever piece of advice you want to give. I think I would say, definitely, I would probably agree with you with the second one 100%. Like just go, like number 1, go, like even like if it's not, you need glasses.
I'm just going to grab them. Yeah.
Number 1 thing is go, like go do, just at least start going once a week, twice if you want, and then slowly feel it out. Like you don't need too much guidance from the start. Hit cardio or like go on the treadmill. You don't even have to run. Just do a speed walk for 20 minutes and just walk around the gym, feel it out. Like, and I truly mean just feel it out. Like because going to the gym in the beginning from nothing is like, I could see why it's extremely intimidating. Because I was lucky enough to have, I never really had a trainer specifically, or my trainer was my stepdad.
Yeah.
Which is a really good trainer because he used to be a athlete and train people, train athletes. So I had the luxury of having someone walk me through the gym and walk me through the exercises for free. And I think the second what you said about having someone, a gym partner or someone maybe ideally who's a little bit more experienced than you. It doesn't have to be a trainer. You don't have to pay for a trainer. If you do have the money to afford a trainer, like it'd be very beneficial. I super back that, not just because I am a trainer. Like it is extremely beneficial to have someone.
You're just going to get to where you want to be a lot faster.
You're going to make sure you do everything right. There's no misinformation, or hopefully there's not, unless it's a bad trainer.
A lot faster. Like you're saving years of time probably.
And this comes from us. Like, trust me, it saves years and years of time.
Like legit. It probably saves you like 2 to 3 years of time if you just coughed up the dough. But yeah.
Yeah. But if you don't have that, say you're in college or whatever, like just talk to someone, or like if you know someone who's been going and has a little bit more experience than you that can walk you through things so things don't seem as intimidating. You don't have to, I think the main thing to watch out for is that don't feel like you need to do their workout, or if they start forcing you to do their workout, maybe even an easier version of their workout. It's not always. Everyone has a different exercise system, but definitely have them walk you through those exercises. And like, not to say you should do it right then and there, but like maybe double check as well, like online as while when you're back at home, if it makes sense. I think there's a lot of people who feel like they know what they're doing, and feel like what they know what they're doing, but it's not always true. But yeah, I just feel like having someone guide you, you feel a little less intimidated. And to back your what you said too is just go once a week, and at the very least hit like cardio, right? I'm assuming I'm assuming the person who's listening is like absolutely nothing, like, right? Absolutely nothing. Just like not even like when I say cardio, I don't mean like sprint, like just power walk, jog on a treadmill or an elliptical for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to start, and then start feeling like, okay, I can go to the gym, and then after 2 weeks, go bring it to two times a week. Yeah. After 3 weeks, after another 2 weeks, 3 times a week, and then start, after you get to that point, start thinking about progressing into other things like, okay, I've been doing cardio a lot. I feel good. Let me try this weights thing or resistance training. Let me try this thing as well. And then from there, it slowly grows, right? And then at some point, you'll hit this plateau where it's like, I feel like I know what I'm doing, but it feels like I'm not hitting my goals exactly correctly. And that's where I feel like you should start looking for a little bit more guidance. Because if you feel like you're doing things right and you're not getting the things you want, you should probably look for either a guiding program like the ones we have, or what other people do, or like basically at that point, definitely look for a trainer. Because if you're at that point, I'm assuming that you feel good, but you're not hitting the things you exactly want. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's on topic. It's going to seem like it's random at first, but my younger brother, Ian, is like so I was thinking while you were talking, because my younger brother, Ian, right now is in that like space. Like he's starting and he works out like 2 to 3 times a week. And it's like, I kind of am looking, I was kind of thinking about like what he's doing and where he is with it. Cause he's in that space of like, he is just using dumbbells like that are, you like attach weights onto them. The max they go up to is like, I think 20 on each side. Okay. So they're decently light, but he's in that persona. He's like I just started doing this like less than 6 months ago. Yeah. But he's super dedicated to it right now. Like he's doing it at least 3 times a week. And so I was like, when I was giving the advice and was listening to you, I was thinking about him, because I was like, dude, he's like the perfect example of somebody who's like in that like space of like, I want to like get to where I want to be kind of thing. Continue. Sorry. And so what he does is he'll text me. Like, he's lucky to have a resource like me. A lot of people don't. Yeah. Like, a lot of people just have the friend that works out, but that is just as good. But he will like just literally text me like, I just did chest and tries. And it's like kind of funny, because when he talks about fitness, and it like, I'm kind of jealous of him being in that space, like I just am starting and I'm actually enjoying this. Yeah. Part of me is a little jealous that I'm kind of jaded at this point to like the process a little bit, because for me, like, I feel like for him, he's in this space of like, oh my God, this is so exciting. I just lost 15 pounds, which is an exciting thing. And he's like, oh my God, my arms are getting leaner and stuff. Yeah. But for me, like, I'm so jaded to that now, because I'm just like, dude, I can lose 20 pounds. I've done it like 3 or 4 times now. Yeah. But like where I'm going with this is him being in that space and talking to the gym friend like me also motivates me to want to go too. So I think it helps like everybody, because when I see him get so excited about like lifting weights and building muscle, like it motivates me to want to go to the gym, because I'm like, fuck, that actually does sound like fun. But the way he has fun at the gym is he just works out and does whatever he wants to do. Like if he wants to do biceps, like Monday to Wednesday and Friday, that's like what he'll do. And I think that's a really good approach for somebody starting out, because it at least worked for him. But like now that I've seen him do it, I'm kind of like, damn, that is a good idea. Because like I think we've actually said that on a podcast previously, and maybe he just took that advice and ran with it. But I think like starting out, that's really good advice. Just like kind of doing the things that you enjoy, because I think like it kind of teaches you like gyms are fun. Like there's a place you can actually go and enjoy and actually have a good time. And I think starting out, to have the good time, you kind of have to do the things you want to do. Yeah. Then you kind of start recognizing like what lifting weights is like, oh, that's that thing I get to go do that I actually enjoy, like doing biceps or doing chest.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while too. Like there's I don't think there's, I'm not sure if there's actually, I call it the hell week. Anytime you start doing a program or start a program, whether it's yourself or anything, there's 1 week where it sucks. It's going to suck. There's no way around it. You're going to be sore. You're going to feel like you're either quote too full or too hungry, depending on what your thing is. 1 to 2 weeks of hell. After that, it's enjoyable. You're just going to get into it. I don't know how, there's, your body's crazy. It adjusts to stuff. You're gonna be able to.
Sorry,
that was all good. You're just gonna be able to get into it. And the thing I was gonna say is that if I was going to complete brand new person, right, go with machines over free weights.
Dude, I was gonna say that 100%.
Go with machines over free weights.
I literally was gonna say that, and I was like, no, I'd rather just go with do the fun thing. But that's also really good advice.
Dude, don't be intimidated by those guys who are doing it with free weights and probably doing it wrong too. The gym bros who are doing the free weights, because either if they're a good one, they're a good gym bro, and they know what they're doing. They've been doing it for a while, or B, they don't know what they're doing and they think they know what they're doing. And I keep thinking back on it. We need to react to this one. We need to so react to this thing.
What's up?
I found this one clip where it was the most toxic masculinity thing I've ever seen in my life.
What was it?
It was like it was a dude. It was a black and white clip of this guy who was like on the actual screen. It said, if you don't curl 50 pounds, then what? Then you're a fucking girl. Then you're not a man. You're a girl. And it was the best part.
He's not wrong. I'm just kidding.
You know what's the best fucking part about that was that when he was curling, he was kipping. He wasn't doing an actual curl.
Oh, no way.
So he was saying that, and he showed a video, and he's kipping. He's like this.
Bruh.
And I was like, that is the most toxic shit that sometimes you'll see, because they don't have a foundation of actually exercising right. I guarantee you, if he tried to legitimately do 50 pounds, he probably couldn't do it, like in the real way of doing it.
Yeah.
And in my personal belief, and maybe I'm not sure you agree with me or not, but in my personal belief, you don't really need to go above 40 pounds max on a curl. Like, you really don't. And at some point, it's just increase reps or do what's it called? Time over tension.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends, like, what your goals are. Because, I mean, like, if your whole goal is, like, I want to be strong, then, like, I want to go up in weight and I want to lift heavier, then I think, like, you'd have to go above 40. But, like, I mean, if you're not trying to be, like, the strongest bicep curler on planet Earth, which some people in their minds are, then, like, yeah, I mean, for the most part, I agree. I mean, like, I would say, like, even when I had the most mass, like, I was still bicep curling like 35, 32 and a half, around there.
Yeah.
And that was like pretty good. Right now I'm doing like 25, 27 and a half, but yeah, I mean, you're right in a lot of ways. I just think, like, depends on your fitness goals.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if your goal is to lift heavy, that's different. But I mean, like, specifically for a body, right? You don't need to lift more than, in my opinion, 35 to 40 if you want to cut and grow your biceps.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree in that sense.
Yeah. I mean, if your goal is to lift heavy, sure. But I think that's a pure example of someone who didn't know how to lift, and you don't want to be that guy.
for sure.
You don't want to be that guy. So definitely don't be afraid of doing like machines. First of all, no one's going to look at you. No one cares. No one. I think the best piece of advice that I got, and I think I said this before on the podcast, the best piece of advice I ever got for the gym was don't give a shit. No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit about what you're doing.
It's true. No one I don't think in my whole gym career, I think of only twice somebody's come up to me and been like, hey, you're doing that wrong. And like, that's twice out of like 9 years. And I wasn't even doing it wrong. So whatever, fuck that guy. But anyways, I think for a lot of people in Ian's position, let's just say Ian, because he's like that perfect persona. Yeah. I think a lot more times than not, people are intimidated to take the leap from I'm going to work out at home to working out at the gym. And I think each person's different on how they see it. Some people are afraid of getting called out. Like Hugh said, no one cares. Some people are just like, genuinely, it's just easier to work out from home, so they have no motivation to go to the gym. It just depends on the person. But yeah, most times a lot of people, it's really tough to make that leap from working out on your own to like go into a full-blown gym. But I would say it's worth it like tenfold to get your ass in like a gym if you can.
There's something about that environment where just people are just working out. You just feel more motivated. And I have nothing against a home gym. I have a home gym. I work out mostly at home.
Yeah, we got a full blown one.
But that's because I've been going to the gym for 6 years, 7 years, right? Anyways, well, I hope that helped anyone who was just listening about fitness and stuff like that.
Also, before we go, we have a full blown home gym, and I still go to the gym. So it's that great. Like, it's that fantastic to go to the gym that I like totally ignore all of this, and I still get in the car and I drive to the gym every day because it's fucking amazing. But
we do use it. We use it for training people. That's just we didn't just buy it for no reason.
I don't use it like to work out for myself. Like, I go to the gym.
Yeah,
I go to the gym.
Anyways, if you have any more, like, number one piece of advice we said was to like get someone to help you out with the new training, or like just if you hit that plateau moment of you just need more guidance on, but you know how to do the techniques, like get a program, and that's what we do. Go to gainexpfitness.com, gainexpfitness.com. Check out, we have anime, video game, and comic book character workouts that are fully custom made to your needs. Give you your macros, your micros, as well as all of the exercises needed to get to the body type that you want in the way that you want it. And it's based off an anime video game character or whatever. If you heard an anime character that you heard other than Bicycle Man, we probably have it.
Don't hate on Bicycle Man.
We're not gonna have
just
a
for that. I'm vetoing the Muscles of Magic program, and we're
not making a bus.
I'm making one. I'm gonna put it out on my personal stuff, and I'll be like, "This is a seasonal Gain EXP fitness program." I bet you people would be into it. I bet you they would.
Please, no one buy that.
I bet you somebody. No one. I bet a lot of people would be like, "Dude, that's fucking funny," and I want to buy that.
Please, no one buy that. Don't give them a reason to enjoy that.
If you'd buy the Bicycle Man program, comment below, and I'm gonna make it. If 10 people comment, "I want the Bicycle Man program," I'll make one and I'll put it out there. I literally will.